Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Invincible Kevin Love. Shout out to my boy JJG for letting me use his account to record this gameplay. He got Kevin Love out of his equal chance pack. I think this K Love card would be absolutely exceptional if he was small forward eligible, but as is, power forward K Love at only 6'8" is a bit undersized, and I think that's definitely going to be his biggest flaw and probably the biggest thing that holds this card back a bit if he's not truly exceptional. Although I do expect he's going to be a pretty good card, and I'm excited to try him out. So before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 30,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Would really appreciate it if you'll do subscribe. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. K Love obviously has an Invincible, is 99 stats across the board and 70 Hall of Fame badges, which include every single Hall of Fame badge in the game except for Gold Slithery, Comeback Kid, Space Creator, Ankle Braces, Float Game, Free Points, and Triple Strike. Again, not the most important of gold badges as a whole. Another exceedingly complete elite Invincible card, but at 6'8", that size is going to be a flaw. It just is. There's just no doubt about it. No ifs, ands, or buts. And while everything else looks super solid, very good escape, release is money. K Love's release has been good for a while. I mean, every year it seems like it's one of the better big man releases in the game. The problem with K Love is at this point in the year at 6'8", he's just undersized against other true bigs. When you go see against, I mean, a lot of the power forwards you're gonna play against are 7 foot, 7'1", 7'2", even like a 7'3", 7'4" sometimes. So that type of size is just hard for K Love to counter because he is only 6'8". That's why I think he would be more versatile and more elite at the small forward position if he could play it. But with Pro 2 Fade, a money release, and overall very solid SIGs, I mean, I'm not saying this is a bad card at all. In fact, I think he's going to be really good. I just wish that his animations would, or I don't know, not his animations. I wish he was either listed a couple inches taller or could play the small forward position so that he just have more elite versatility as a whole. With that being said, doesn't take at all away from the fact that I think this card's going to be really good and I'm excited to use him. So let's hop into a game. See what K Love can do. All right, our opponent has what I would consider a pretty mediocre team. I'm not going to lie. You see Rodman and D-Rose. Those are generally indicative of a not elite level squad, not to mention, obviously, undersized center and Opal J.R. Smith. Not what I would consider an exceptional team. Rodman at 6'7" actually gives us a very favorable matchup size-wise for K Love at 6'8", where we don't have to worry quite as much about a lack of size because Rodman himself also has that lack of size. So nice movement. K Love, stop, pop, fade. Oh, that's a nice move, but I shot the fade right where the next defender was. That's kind of my bad. I will say my favorite thing about these Invincible cards is the fact that they have like every single badge. The fact that K Love, for example, has Hoff handles for days is really, really nice, and great move right there. Gets the throw off. His behind the back isn't extraordinary. It's not Jamal Murray, Harden, Curry behind the back level, but it is a decent behind the back, and it creates a decent amount of space, and we use it effectively there to get ourselves a 3 off for our first bucket of the game. Go into the screen, help here. Beautiful. Stay in front. He's just left. He's just trying to left, right, run back and forth. Good defense, good switch. Step out there, K Love. And again, the other thing about these Invincible cards is the fact that they can really do everything. Like when it comes to, of course, as I say that, I get ran around and give them a bucket, but they can compete on the perimeter at a very high level defensively. Even a guy like Kevin Love, who's not obviously generally considered that level of offensive player, or of defensive player, I should say, at this point now, kind of is that level of defensive player. You know what I mean? Stop, fade. That is not how I wanted to shoot that at all. I don't know why that shot like that at all, but okay. Offensive rebound by Yao. What the heck? You're telling me I missed 2 wide open shots in a row with freaking Kevin Love in that? No way. I don't even know how that happens. And all of a sudden we're losing. That's bad. I slightly lated it. His release is definitely quick, but I did not think I slightly lated it by any means. Catch, shoot. There we go. There we go. K Love. He does not need a lot of space to get that jump shot off, and he proves it there. Getting himself a nice bucket, kind of shooting over a defender and still getting it to go. Beautiful stuff. Stay in front of D-Rose. Watch the rim run. Very nice. People with D-Rose, you know they want a rim run, right? Play low, and that's a great lob. That's a really good lob. This dude's actually playing well. Not a great team, but he's playing a good game so far. So let's go right back to this. We'll go pick and roll this time. Quick slip the screen, see if we can get K Love to slip behind Robin. We can. We get ourselves a standing. Beautiful stuff. Again, every card can do everything at this point in the year. Kevin Love, he can slash. He can put the ball on the floor. He can do everything. He's not just a shooter and a rebounder at this point in the game. He does everything at an elite level, and that's really nice. But at the same time, I do think I don't know. It creates more nitpicking at the end of the year between what makes a card great and what makes a card doesn't. Not as great when every card can do everything and has basically perfect stats and badges. And Kevin Love, I mean, his nitpick is that he's undersized and that his player build just isn't great. You know what I mean? Like that's the problem. So if you're looking for something to complain about with K Love, it's that. With that being said, he's showing off what he can do right now, getting downhill and finishing over Derrick Rose as well. He's playing himself a game so far in this one. Gotta love that. But see if we can blitz the outside hand. That's fine. Just stay in front of Rob Dillingham. Step up. Good defense. He's got the fast release. That's fine. We'll guard through here. Beautiful stuff. Go underneath. And he had the Pro 2 fade a little bit there if he probably went to it, but he pump faked it. Didn't quite have the confidence he needed for it, I don't think. Swing here, get back to the corner, contest, good defense, yep. No, contest, let's go. D-Rose really stinks. That's why I recommend not using that card, in all honesty. The release is just not very good. Whereas, you know whose release does not stink? Kevin Love's release does not stink. Fade, okay, I trolled. That was a terrible shot. But we're still up 3, 2 minutes left, starting to really get it going. That was a very poor decision, yes, but K-Love still has 10 points on the game and has planned himself a very, very solid performance so far. So get through here. I just fouled him for no reason, but luckily I guess it's still outside the last 2 minutes. Not a good foul at all by me, I fully understand, but it could have been worse because I didn't actually wind up giving up the points that I thought I was going to. So good defense, stay low, stay in front, beautiful. Move your good. Yo, we gave it the drum run, didn't we? And it's back to a 1-point game. This should not really be a competitive game. This dude's literally just left-righting, and not even left-righting with any sort of like stick skill. He's just running one way and then running the other. He's just basically push-crossing without even knowing how to do a push-cross. He's just running back and forth. He doesn't even know how to time anything or anything. This dude's kind of clueless, and I'm losing, and I'm almost losing this game. That's not good. Come set me a good screen again. K-Love with his freaking off handles for days. These invincible cards are kind of crazy because they just do everything. Like Kevin Love's out here running offense as a primary ball handler with elite sigs and finishing at the rim and getting blow-bys and doing the type of stuff that you certainly would not expect a Kevin Love card to do in my team. You know what I mean? And look, he just runs back and forth. This dude doesn't even know how to dribble. He just runs back and forth. Like runs back and forth in circles the whole game. Like, come on, bro. This is the offense. We don't want to even try to learn how to do a dribble move or anything. There's a bajillion tutorials on YouTube. I'm sure you could figure something out. Good defense. Let's go, Timmy. Beautiful stuff. Swing it over to Luka. Luka, get the pick and pop going again. And boom, crab Luka for 3. We'll take the shot. Okay, well, I had a good move with Luka. I could have shot. I did shoot it, and I didn't make it. I thought I was going to make that, but I didn't. Send a double team here. K-Love, I tried to rotate K-Love there, and that is great defense by Yao Ming and his giant freaking 7-foot. Yo! I got plucked after I was doing a behind the back to get away from Rodman, and he reaches in and gets a pluck. That's fluky as heck, especially at this point of the year, but I mean, he's got half unpluckable and everything. How does that even happen? Rotate out the corner. Good pull-up, honestly. Very nice pull-up, but it's still a 2-point game. 30 seconds left. Time to win this one here. If we can get a bucket with K-Love, that'll pretty much do it, I believe. Drive the ball all the way to the baseline. K-Love to the rim, throws it down. Let's go. 15 points, 2 rebounds, and that's a yo, this game stinks for that. Are you trolling me? That's not a steal? Like, that's insane. How is that not a steal? Honestly, is the real question. That's pretty wild. Play this. Ooh, he's gonna get a dunk. It's all right. He missed the dunk. Oh my goodness, we got lucky back. There we go. We were owed, honestly, and that gave it back to us. And that's gonna do it for this game. Kevin Love scores all 15 of our points. Did I play well? Honestly, not really. But we got to win, and that's what matters. Hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.